What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about brand equity and the importance behind brand equity. I have a lot of friends now that are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, womenpreneurs, all these different preneurs, and that's great, but we can't miss out on long-term results for short-term gain. A lot of us, we decide we want short-term dollars and we forget about the long-term results and building a brand and the true meaning of building that brand and providing value. You know, you think about Rolls-Royce, for example, or Ferraris. You don't see commercials. When's the last time you saw a Ferrari commercial? A Rolls-Royce commercial? When was the last time? Why? Because they focused on brand equity. And the first thing you got to do when focusing on brand equity is providing more value than what you're offering. So if your product, for example, is $10, you need to make sure you're providing $100,000 worth of value. You're continuously giving out information for free to let people know that you actually care about getting results. You actually care about them and not about the money. So providing value to your client or your consumer is one of the most important things. The second thing is presentation. You know, you think about, for example, the Apple Watch, for example. If you want to buy the regular Apple Watch that I have, you go into the store, you buy the watch. But if I'm buying the $10,000 watch, they bring me to a back room, they give me, you know, this one-on-one attention, a presentation. Why? It's because they're focusing on the presentation. Now, whatever your brand is, if you're a luxury brand, you have to focus on branding and presenting in a luxury value. If you're more low-cost, Payless, for example, you have to still focus on presentation. Presentation is important regardless of what your brand is. It doesn't matter. And the last thing is the product, right? Your product has to be good, plain and simple. Why does your product have to be good? Because that allows you to have word-of-mouth marketing, which is probably one of the most effective marketing tools when building something and actually selling your product. It's word of mouth. It's when people talk about it. You get more value if someone recommended something to you rather than you just seeing it. So if I said, you know, you should get this Apple Watch because it's dope and these are the reasons why it's dope, you'll take my word for it if I was your friend, if we were close, because you trust my word. And that's important. So word of mouth, you have to have a great product so word of mouth can spread. That's why in music, Ferraris, for example, you see all these things in music videos, that's how they market. But they provide a great product, they have great presentation, so word of mouth spreads, so they don't need to do commercials. They don't need to do commercials about their luxury car because it spreads. So understand when building a brand, understand that brand equity is important. If you're not doing it, you know, to build your brand and providing value up front before you try to sell me something, then it doesn't matter. So focus on that, build your brand. Whether it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, however you want to build your brand, make sure you build it, but you're building it to provide value. The money will come later. Provide value and then everything else will fall into place.